Hello Aries, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for all the comments, views, subscribes, shares. I appreciate it so much. So the oracle cards go over here, which are all for you. The tarot cards over here, which will be the people around you. So you have to decide what the cards mean. I read them, you decide how they apply to you. Feel free to vice versa the king and queen, which is a masculine and feminine on the cards, and then use your intuition on who you think the card applies to. And then what else was I going to say? So yeah, you just decide who they apply to, the cards. So here we go. Let's welcome cross watchers. So the first one for you is 40, rediscover your zeal. So this is the flame angelfish. So I feel like you're getting ready to understand something that's going to balance out. So it talks on the card about balancing desire with, let's see what it says. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So I always this makes me think of like somebody has a reason to get up and go to work. Say they are dating somebody at work, so they have the inspiration to get up and go to work every day to see that person. Or they have a brand new car, so they desire to get up and drive that car every day, that sort of situation. So the next one is amble with contentment. So this talks about your heart space being really, so you have your passion and now you have your heart. So I feel like love and passion obviously coming in right away is what I'm feeling here. Beautiful. So it talks about also if the current gets really strong, like life, the flow of energy around you gets too strong, it says to just relax. Just hang on to something. You'll make it through the tough time. It will be fine. And you'll be the same person you are on the other side as you were before you went into this tough situation. So then you have Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is somebody like self-sabotaging. Somebody who looks in the mirror and they don't see what other people see. They critique themselves at a very high demeaning level. Excuse me. So the Hermit. So the Hermit is Virgo placement. This is looking in the lantern and getting clarity about something. So going by yourself and getting clarity. Being able to make a decision and know that was a good answer. So the Moon. So the Moon is Pisces placement. We see yin and yang here, the light and dark, and the light on both their heads and the moon. We're having a full moon on the 26th. We're having a lunar eclipse. So that may be very important to you in some situation. I do feel like something that wasn't known to you is becoming known to you. You're going to have clarity on it. Some sort of self-sabotage or something you didn't know. Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is somebody wanting to communicate to you. And then Death. So Death is an ending. I feel like some part of you you're leaving behind in a past situation. You're moving forward towards your future and you're not taking all the pieces of the bad times in your past with you. The Sun, beautiful. So we have the clarity, like right here with the Hermit, and the bright light, and then we have the Sun here and the Chariot. So this is double meaning in this deck. So I do feel like you're moving towards happiness, Aries. You're going to be pleasantly very happy. Some sort of communication is going to move you to a new beginning, possibly travel. Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is being secure, something that you're going to learn that's going to make you feel good about yourself. I feel something that's going to make you feel proud. So Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is having boundaries up, having like a warrior mentality where you're not very open to allowing people to come into your space. And then Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is somebody offering love. Somebody nurturing, loving is coming towards you. Feel free if that would be a king for you. And then Ten of Cups. So somebody sees somebody as their happiness, their wife material, husband material. And then King of Cups. So King of Cups would be codependent. Somebody who wants you to fit in the spires of his chair, but he can do whatever he chooses to do. So be careful of that, because I feel like you are going to have some competition. Somebody doesn't like that you're so secure and confident. So somebody who's less than, I feel, is going to try and control you in some way. To try and get you like codependent on them, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm picking up. So then we have Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is somebody looking to a past situation. Wow, I'm getting ahead there. A past situation to where they have regrets or something sad happened. So I feel like these two here could have to do with inner child, possibly. Something that was, and look at, I didn't realize this, we have a pair right here, wow, and then Ten of Cups in the middle. So this could be a power couple, except he has codependencies, unless he has released them in the past. So the first one is Five of Sky of the Mystical Cats Tarot deck. Five of Sky is somebody defending themselves to other people. So that would lend to tell me that other people don't approve of this love, possibly. And Nine of Sea, another one of you feeling confident, of you seeing your future. And then the Empress. So the Empress is somebody forgiving themselves, somebody very nurturing, loving, somebody stable, could be a pregnancy, new business, and Nine of Earth. So a lot of stability in this reading, really, for a lot of confusion back here, I feel. So you're very stable, Aries. And then Eight of Sea. Eight of Sea is selfish. This is somebody very selfish. They only like the finer things in life. I don't know if this person is fighting with you. And then we have Three of Sky. So Three of Sky is mischievous friends, cheaters, players, manipulators. And they're somehow trying to block your future, your going towards your goals, accomplishing your goal, accomplishing a marriage commitment. Your friends or people around you don't want you to do that. So Five of Sea is pride and ego. So I do feel like there's some pride and ego at a new beginning. A shame, somebody feels shameful. And then Ten of Fire. So Ten of Fire is an ending with some sort of aggressive behavior, aggressive energy. And then you have Grace. So Grace would be, you're almost to the end of a path or a life cycle, and it's been very emotional, and you're almost to the end, and they're telling you to hang on. You're very, very close. And then Six of Fire. So Six of Fire is a lot of selfish people. I feel like there's a group of people that hang out together, that participate in a common denominator, whether it's like playing pool at the bar, going dancing at the club. There's a group of people who, it's your person, I feel, Aries, who has a group of people that cater to them. Like it could be a work situation where they're a boss and people fluff them up. And then that just makes it harder for you because you don't fluff them up. So, and you shouldn't have to. So this is the moon again. So the moon is coming out after a group of people doing something. So I do feel like you're going to find out something in a group of people. People that do something together. Like I said, some sort of codependent thing they do together. And then the Chariot. I feel like you're going to go in a new direction. You're going to find a secret about a work or a boss or... Yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, you see the travel card. You're going in a new direction. Communication coming into you. Are you traveling? I feel like blame. There's some blame and depression coming around you. Alright, let's switch to the Oracle of E. And the next one is Everything is Beautiful 32. So this would be 5, which would be change. I feel like the universe is supporting you through this change, and they're saying it's going to be beautiful on the other side. Next one is Knock Knock. Look at that change again. So there's change coming in to your life. So you have change twice. Wow, beautiful. So let's go with the Earth Wisdom, and you have Awareness 13. So we see the moon right here. We are having a lunar eclipse on the 26th. So I suggest all my viewers to keep a moon journal so you know how the moons affect you. So like 2 days before the moon and during and 2 days after, write down how you feel, and you can learn how moons affect you. It may take a while, like a year or 2 years to do every moon, but it would be worth it. And also I suggest to keep a dream journal to write down the time it is when you wake up and write down what's in your thoughts of your head from your dream, and it may trigger the dream the next day or later on in the week when you reference that. So dream journal and moon journal recommended. So the next one is 28, blessed sight, which would be 10 and ending. So something is going to end that's gone on for a long, long time. And I'm being drawn to these two. Something that you carried around for a long, long time is going to end, and it's going to like set you free in some way. I don't know if it's something you hung on to, a belief and a thinking, something you've been thinking or something you've been doing that really you told yourself you were doing it for this certain reason, and you're kind of realizing that it wasn't what you thought it was. And you're the one doing it, if that makes sense. So the next one for you is Oracle, wait for important information. So this talks about you have awareness right here, and then you have Oracle here. So Aries, you are being downloaded a lot of knowledge on spiritual guidance. Like, you should be getting a lot of signs and messages. Your dreams are probably pretty important. The moon probably is going to affect you from these two cards right here. I feel you have a lot of intuition, really strong. You could be have some of the 5 senses of psychic ability. So the next one for you is Autumn, release the old and rest. So when you release old, you allow new to come to you. When the plants and the trees release the old leaves and new grows to them, they just spend all their energy on new and release the old instead of trying to save the old. So I hope this makes sense. Bless you. Thank you, Aries.